Studies show that engaging in small talk can make people feel more connected to each other, even in the absence of deep personal topics. It is all about making the other person feel seen and heard. Welcome to the Voice Room podcast, the #1 destination in Asia for mastering your voice, speaking with impact, and showing up with authority. Hello there, welcome back to the Voice Room podcast. My name is Carina, I'm your host. And today we are diving into something that we will do but often underestimate. That is small talk. You know, these casual, often overlooked conversations that happens before a meeting, at the coffee machine, or during a chance encounter at the hallway. You might be thinking, Carina, what's so special about small talk? Well, here's the thing. What we think of as insignificant conversation actually has the potential to make big impact. Whether it is building rapport, establishing trust, or even influencing decisions, small talk can be a tool for connection, influence, and creating lasting impressions. Today we are going to redefine small talk, looking at how we can elevate those seemingly mundane conversations and turn them into meaningful interactions. We will discuss the psychology of small talk, how to make it more impactful, and why it is actually a powerful tool in both personal and professional life. So let's dig in and see how small talk can have big impact. Let's start by understanding the psychology behind small talk. Most people see it as just a filler, something to break the silence or pass the time. But research shows that small talk plays a crucial role in forming connections and establishing trust. Think about it. You walk into a room and meet someone for the first time. What is the first thing you say? Usually it's something casual like, "Hey, how's it going?" or "The weather is nice today." Those little exchanges are actually building blocks of relationships. In fact, studies show that engaging in small talk can make people feel more connected to each other, even in the absence of deep personal topics. It is all about making the other person feel seen and heard. When you engage in small talk, you are creating a social bond, establishing rapport, and setting the stage for deeper communication. The important part? Small talks help build trust. Even though it might seem superficial, it is actually a subtle way to signal that you are approachable and open, which is critical for successful interactions. Here's an interesting fact. According to research by the University of Maryland, having just a brief conversation, no matter how small, can actually boost our mood and reduce stress. It taps into our social wiring. Humans are wired to connect, and even a short exchange can make us feel more socially fulfilled. Now let's talk about the impact of small talk in professional settings. For many of us, especially in work environments, small talk is something we might dread. We might feel awkward and think it's a waste of time. But small talk is actually a strategic tool in the workplace. Think about the last time you had a casual chat with a co-worker or your boss. What did it feel like? Did it create an opportunity for more meaningful conversation later on? Or maybe it allowed you to connect with someone on a personal level, making future collaboration smoother. Small talk in professional setting helps break down barriers. It makes you more approachable, and it signals your ability to engage with others. This is crucial if you are looking to build networks, establish your reputation, or even get promoted. Let me give you an example. Imagine you are in a meeting with your team. You are all talking business deadlines and strategy. Now, after the meeting, you grab coffee with a colleague. The conversation starts off with something simple like, "Did you catch the game last night?" Or, "How was your weekend?" This seemingly small exchange is building rapport. Maybe your colleague has the power to advocate for you during an upcoming project or promotion, and now they see you as not just a colleague, but someone they can relate to. What's more, small talk can even influence your perceived competence and likability. When you show any interest in others through casual conversation, they are more likely to trust and collaborate with you. This is the magic of small talk. It creates connection, and the connection is what drives productivity and success. Alright, now that we have established that small talk is powerful, let's talk about how to make it more impactful. The key is to stop thinking of small talk as a filler. Instead, view it as an opportunity to build a meaningful connection. Here are some tips to elevate your small talk and make it work for you. Number 1, be genuinely curious. The best small talk happens when you are truly interested in the other person. Ask open questions like, "What's something exciting that happened to you this week?" Or, "Have you tried any new restaurants lately?" This shows you care about the person beyond the typical "how's the weather?" Number 2, be mindful of your body language. Small talk isn't just about the words you say. It is also about how you say them. Make eye contact, smile, and look that you are engaged. Your body language should match your words, because non-verbal cues can reinforce your connection and build trust faster than words alone. Number 3, use humor strategically. Humor can break the ice and make small talk feel less forced. But be careful. Humor should be light and inoffensive. A little laugh can go a long way in making conversation feel more relaxed and enjoyable. Number 4, listen actively. People often think small talks is about speaking a lot, but it's actually about listening more. When you actively listen to someone, you signal that you value their perspective. This can turn a casual conversation into something far more significant. Make sure you nod, ask follow-up questions, and acknowledge their feelings or experiences. Number 5, be authentic. One of the easiest ways to build trust and connection is by being authentic. Don't try to force small talks if it feels unnatural. If you don't feel like talking about the weather, that's okay. Find something that feels more comfortable and real for you. Authenticity is key to building rapport and creating lasting relationships. Small talks doesn't only happen in professional settings. It's everywhere. In fact, personal small talk can be just as impactful, if not more so. Whether you are at a social event, waiting in line, or sitting at a cafe, these casual interactions are often overlooked, but they are opportunities to connect. For instance, think about a time when you had a casual chat with a stranger, and by the end of the conversation, you felt like you learned something new, or even make a new connection. those interactions stick with us. Small talks outside the office can help you build a broader network, gain more perspectives, and even make friends. And just like in the workplace, your ability to connect with people in everyday setting can enhance your reputation and make you more approachable. I've seen countless examples of people who thought small talk was a waste of time, but then found out that it opens doors to new opportunities, whether that is for a new business or a job offer or even a new friendship. So next time when you find yourself in a situation where small talk is happening, don't dismiss it as meaningless. Recognize the power it has to build connections, influence relationships, and create opportunities for collaborations. Small talk isn't small, it's huge. And thank you very much for joining me on this episode of the Voice Room podcast. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to share it with someone who could use a little boost in their small talk game. Subscribe and leave a comment. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at The Voice Room and LinkedIn at Carina Tian for more communication tips. Until next time, keep the conversation going. And remember, sometimes the smallest talk can have the biggest impact.